I relied on MSA to recommend the device that they thought would be best for what we were needing to do. Well, the first step is meeting with their sales rep, Steve Roy. The first thing he did was to learn as much about our process as possible. Everything down to, do you write out the credit first? Do you write out the invoice first? Where do you write the invoices? They wanted to understand completely our process so that they, in developing a system for our business, would be able to develop something that works out there. Then we sat down with the engineer and he developed the system and the software that met our needs.
We'll choose the store that we're going to go to. And I'm going to issue a new return. And now we'll scan the products that are going to be returned. And once we've made the return invoice, the next step is to make a new delivery. And that's what we'll do here. We've scanned everything we need, and now we'll go out to the car and get our product.
I think that's where their specialty is developing systems that do incorporate with QuickBooks and do the automatic downloading, which is absolutely key.
It's a real simple process. You just sync up the handheld with the computer, and then you upload the tickets, and then we're done. And this is the program that interfaces with QuickBooks. And it takes about 15 seconds. We can download hundreds of invoices straight into QuickBooks.
My job is much quicker. I spend much less time. When I was entering each individual invoice line by line into QuickBooks and each credit memo, I worked 5 or 6 hours a week, and now I work about 2 hours every 2 weeks. It just seems like a wonderful way to do this, much more efficient.
In general, we get our customer service questions answered within that day, within that hour, if it's an absolute emergency. A couple of times I've called from the field at the beginning, said I don't understand why it's doing this, and they were able to walk me through it. Now that works, now I'm on with my day. The MSA software, I figure we're probably using it for about 30% of what we can and will use it for in the future. So right now it's a simple Excel spreadsheet. Our next step will be to incorporate that all in the Intermec device. So all my drivers will have to do is scan the product. It'll ask the question, how many are on the shelf? Punch in 2. And it'll say you need to deliver 8. It will put that on the invoice. Internally, we'll be able to manage our par levels much easier. If one store is needing more and more, we can just do a quick change, and then everything gets changed in all the handhelds that we're using. I'm excited to make that step.